evening. Welcome to our Wednesday night meditation. I apologize we missed a couple of weeks there, but we're back on schedule. Thank you all for joining us today, either via Zoom or Facebook Live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So tonight's meditation, we see a path in the background. So I've been inspired to do a meditation to follow that path, to see where it takes us, to see who we meet. So I'd like to invite everyone to gently close your eyes or lay down, whatever's comfortable for you. As we slowly begin to relax, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in strength through your nose, long deep breath, and breathing out fear through your mouth. Breathing in strength again, breathing out judgment through your mouth. Breathing in strength one more time, and breathing out chaos. As we continue to breathe in and out, we feel our bodies becoming more and more relaxed. As we slowly drift off from the physical into the non-physical. And let's gently scan our bodies for any areas that may need attention or love and light, any areas of pain or stress that may distract us on our journey. And let's fix them by sending them extra light and love. Because only that which is of love and light is real and of God, and of the divine. Everything else is an illusion. And thank your body for sharing and letting you know that there's something that needed attention. As we continue breathing in and out, becoming more and more relaxed. And feel your body becoming more and more lighter. As we let go and let God, let go of the day. Now is our time to take care of ourselves, the divine, connect with the divine, our divinity. As our divinity is always there. We are never alone. And sometimes we get so busy in our physical worlds, we forget that we are never alone. And all we have to do is just sit down, relax, close our eyes, and breathe in and breathe out a few times, and we are connected. Now again, imagine the path that we're walking on behind us. The picture that we saw before we started the meditation. And let's gently take a walk on this path. Perhaps you're floating, or gently bouncing, or skipping, as this is a non-physical journey. And the deeper we walk into the path, the deeper we walk into other dimensions, leaving the three-dimensional world behind. And do not fear. The three-dimensional world will be there when we come back. But now it's time to connect with the divine. As we continue strolling or hopping or dancing or singing, as we're in a beautiful, magical place this path is taking us to. And let's see what we find, as we're all on a different journey and a different path. So I'm sure that we'll find different things. And along the way, we see the most magnificent colors and beauty of things that do not exist in the three-dimensional world. Colors that have no words to describe. Sounds, music, beings, even water. Life-giving water is different here. It's magical. It's interdimensional. And as you continue walking down this path, you feel cleansed. You feel rejuvenated. As if you're getting a spiritual wash, a cleansing. And we continue breathing in and breathing out, feeling our bodies cleansed, our physical, emotional, spiritual, auric bodies, all being cleansed as we continue traveling down this trail. And notice who you meet. Perhaps there are angels on this trail, or guides, or ancestors, or wise beings, wise interdimensional beings. Perhaps there's a message for you. Perhaps there's an angel, your guardian angel, that wants to just take you in her arms and just hold you and love you and nourish your inner child. As she gently asks you, when's the last time you played with your inner child? When's the last time you hugged your inner child? When's the last time you told your inner child how much you loved them? As she invites you to give yourself a virtual hug. And she invites you to give yourself a physical hug from time to time by just putting your arms around yourself. As you feel her unconditional love going through your body. As she reminds you gently and lovingly, we all need a hug sometimes. And when you hug yourself, you feel such unconditional love that couldn't even compare to a physical hug. Because you know this comes from the divine, and that your divine being, your God, loves you no matter what you say or do. And that will never change no matter what. So imagine having a parent that loves you so much that you will never be abandoned, because you do have this parent. You always have and you always will. Isn't that wonderful to know that you're never alone? And as you continue on your journey, you notice other beings have arrived to join in the celebration of you. That's right, you. As they give acknowledgement and love, congratulating you on your journey, letting you know that they know it has not been easy. As they remind you that you chose these challenges before you incarnated. And here you may ask why? Why so difficult, some of these challenges? And listen carefully for an answer. And we know that we grow spiritually after each experience or challenge. And sometimes we know it's so difficult. But after, we feel so wonderful that we made it through. We didn't know how, we didn't know if we could, but we did it. Because again, we got a spiritual hug and acknowledgement. We're doing a great job. As we notice more, come and join our gathering. Perhaps you notice ancestors acknowledging your work and your journey, because they all helped. They were all part of the plan, as you chose them before you incarnated. And perhaps there's something you'd like to say to your ancestors. Perhaps there's some unresolved issues. As the divine gently reminds you that they also have an inner child that did the best that they could with the tools that they had. And they could only do what they did based on their knowledge and experience and education that they got from their parents. As you see their parents and their inner children, and with grace and knowledge, you understand they did the best they could with what they knew. As you do the best that you can with what you know. But in this time-space reality, we're privy to so much knowledge and information and resources, computers and internet and books, things that didn't exist a couple hundred years ago, or not many. But they invite you to go within if you have questions, if you need assistance, if you feel unloved or insecure, as you know, all your answers are here in your heart and your soul. We're born with the knowledge We're born with the connection. And some of us lose it through socialization. And we understand that our parents and our teachers and our ministers and anyone else we looked up to did the best that they could with the information and knowledge. And we bless them and thank them for being a part of our lives and helping us. But we know everything is here. And separation does not exist. We come from the same source. We will return to the same source. And we are the same source. And we even feel good when we feel connected, like we feel like we belong, because that's just part of who we are. When we're taught to not like each other or not accept each other because we're different, we know that doesn't feel good. We know that doesn't feel right, because it isn't. It's not of God or of love. So I invite you to follow your heart, follow your goals, follow your dreams, knowing that you are always protected and that you are divine and that you are never alone. As the divine invites you to remember, you came here for a reason. There's work in your heart. There's something you came here to do. And you signed up for this challenge, not the divine. You chose this path. You chose these lessons. But you chose them with the help of the divine. So do not fret, you are not alone. And as you continue down this beautiful path, this journey of life, I invite you to notice the beauty in everything and everyone you encounter. Notice the divine in everything and everyone that you encounter. And to remember why we are here. We are here to fulfill our goals and dreams, but also to love each other, take care of each other, to help each other, and to make this place a little bit better than before we got here. And yes, you have the power to do this. There may be billions of physical beings on the planet, but every one of us counts. And every time we do something, we affect everyone else. And by adding our love or our gifts, we help to make the world a better place. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. And continue this path. And I invite you to take a few moments to see who you encounter or what you experience. As we are all different, our experiences and encounters will be different. And And notice how your body has relaxed with the journey. Your physical body should no longer have any aches or pain. As we've moved to a higher dimension and a higher frequency and vibration, where only love and light exists. And I invite you to take this love into your heart and these experiences. Just gently bring it into your heart if you feel comfortable doing so. Knowing that you can return to this wonderful place anytime by gently closing your eyes. As you're reassured that your team is always with you and will continue on the journey with you, as they've been on the journey since you started. And I bless you and thank you for joining us on this beautiful journey. As we now need to return to the here and now. As the divine invites you, and whenever you need their help, all you have to do is ask. And if you're feeling blue or sad, gently put your hands on your heart, look up at the ceiling and smile as you feel God's love shining down upon you. Breathing in and out, and gently come back to the here and now, slowly, and slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in, out. Deep breath in, blow it out through your mouth. For time, but just let go of all that junk that doesn't belong to you. As you slowly come back to the here and now. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. And thank you again for joining us on Facebook Live. If you'd like to stay back on Zoom to discuss your experiences, we'd love to talk to you. God bless, and we'll see you next week. Namaste. Have a wonderful evening.